Good morning to all of you. My today's topic is sorting in C that we cover in Unit 4 of PPS BCS 101. So in sorting we will do two type of sorting, bubble sort and selection sort. So myself Sharvan Kumar, Assistant Professor from Department of Computer Science and Engineering from Akgec Engineering College. So before going to start, what is the meaning of sorting? Sorting means arranging of elements in ascending or descending order. So we will do three type of sorting in PPS. One is bubble sort, second is insertion sort, third is selection sort. So we will cover two type of sorting here, bubble sort and selection sort. So first of all, bubble sort. Bubble sort is a simple sorting algorithm that work by repeatedly swapping the adjacent element if they are in row order. The algorithm is not suitable for large set of data as its average and worst time complexity is quite high. So working procedure of bubble sort is, as we see in this array, suppose we have 7 number sorted in an array as given below. So array we have 12 elements of array where the number of elements are 7, size equal to 7. So first element is 12, second is 9, third is 37, next is 86, fourth is 2, fifth is 17 and sixth is 5. So let us see how we are going to sort in bubble sort. So first of all, we will compare 12 with 9, adjacent element we will compare. If the element is, we are going to sort in ascending order. So first of all we will compare 12 with 9. If 9 is smaller, second element is smaller than first element, we will swap the position of first and second in pass. Next we will compare 9 with the swapping element with next element, we means 37. If the adjacent element is smaller, then it is okay. If it is higher, second element is higher, we will compare and swap with the adjacent element. By this way we will take the pass or steps up to the end. So here 12, in first step we will take number 1 and compare it with second number 9. So 12 is greater than 9, so we will swap the numbers. So the new array will be formed 9, 12, 37, 86, 2, 17 and 5. Up to this no change will be made, only made will be on these two elements. So in step 2, now what we will take? Now we will take second number 12 and compare it with third number, that is 37. So 12 is not greater than 37, so we will leave it. Next in step 3, now take the third number 37 and compare it with the fourth element. So not greater than 86, so we will leave it. So swap number 2 with next in step 4, we are going to check element 3 with element 4. So 86 is compared with number at fifth number 2. So 86 is greater than 2. So we will swap these two positions. Now the array will form 9, 12, 37, 2 and 86. These two are remain same. So in next step we are going to compare 86 with 17. Let us see what is going to be happen. 17 is smaller than 86, so we will swap these two positions. So now take fifth number 86 and compare it with the sixth number 17. So 86 is greater than 17, so swap with both numbers. After swapping, the array will be formed 9, 12, 37, 2, 17, 86 and 5. So in next step we are going to compare 86 with 5. So as we are going to compare, let us see, 5 is smaller than 86. So in this step we are going to swap with these two elements. So as we are going to compare, so we swap the element. Now the new element will be formed, 9, 12, 37, 2, 17 and 5, and 86 is the largest element we have bubbled out. One element is bubbled out in pass 1. So next again we are going to make changes on pass 2, pass 3 and pass 4 and number of steps are going to be there. So we can see that the largest number has shifted toward the end of the array. To arrange the other number also, we have to repeat the above process 5 times more than index 0 to index 4. So if they are 10 numbers, we have to repeat the above step 9 times, sorted the entire array. So let us see in a blank slide how we are going to do it. Again, suppose as in example, let us see, this was my array 12, 9, 37, 86, 2, 17 and 5. So I created that array. That array is of integer type with element 7. So number of elements are 7. Number of elements are 7. So I created the array. So in pass 1, my array is pass 1 and its step 1. My array element are 12, 9, 37, 86, 2, 17 and 5. In step 1, we are going to compare first element with second element. First element is second element. If these element, adjacent element is smaller, we will swap these two elements. What we will do? Swap the element. So after the swapping, my new array will be 12, 9, 12, 37, 86, 2, 17 and 5. As the changes are made on first two elements, rest of the element will remain same. In step 2, now the change made on these, we will compare next two elements, a of 0, a of 1, a of 2, a of 3, a of 4, a of 5, a of 6. So if I say my array is a, in that case index value 0, index value 2, 3, 4, 6. So next we are going to make change on these next two elements, 12 and 37. Now compare these two. If first element is smaller, in that case we are not going to swap these elements and the array will remain same. Next, step 3. In step 3, what we are going to do? We will compare third element, means A2 element with A3 element, 37, 86, 2, 17 and 5 and 5. Now we are going to compare 37 with 86. As we see, 37 is smaller than 86, so no swap will be there. Rest of the element will remain same. In step 4, so we are going to change on 86 and 2, 9, 12, 37, 86, 2, 17 and 5. Now change will be made on these two. We are going to compare these two elements, next two elements. As we are going to change, what we are going to see, 86 is higher than 2. So we are going to swap these two elements. So my array element will become 9, 12, 37, 2, 86, 17 and 5. After this step, we are going to compare 86 with 17. As we are going to see, 86 is higher than 17. So, we are going to make changes on these two elements. So, after this step, the element will become 9, 12, 37, 2, 17, 86 and 5. Now, we are going to make changes on these two elements. In step 7, so we are going to change on these two elements. We see last element is smaller than previous element. So, we are going to change on these two elements. So, my new array will become 9, 12, 37, 2, 17, 5 and 86. So, after this step, what we are going to see, 86 is the larger element in the whole array, and that come out after the pass 1. Now, in pass 2, now we will start again these steps. We will again start this step by remaining this element. We are not touching this element because this higher element is coming out. After this element, what we are going to see, again we are doing same steps. Now, the number of steps will remain, will keep on down. So, after pass 2, what we are going to see, 9, 12, we are going to change on these two arrays, two array element, 37, 2, 17, 5 and 86. 86 is the higher element, so we are not going to touch this element. So, we are going to compare these two. We see previous element is smaller than next element. So, we are not going to swap these two elements. In step 2, we are compare 12 with 37. So, 9, 12, 37, 2, 17 and 5 and 86. Now, we are going to compare these two elements. So, we see previous element is smaller than next element. So, no change will be made. Next step, in step 3, what we are going to do, compare 37 with 2, 9, 12, 37, 2, 17, 5 and 86. We are going to compare in this step 2 with 37. So, this element is smaller than this one. So, these two will be changes. After the change, so my new array will be 9, 12, 2, 37, 17, 5 and 86. So, in this step, step 4, we are going to check 37 with 17. In this step, what we are going to see, 37 is higher than 17. So, we will change swap these two elements. So, step 5 will become 9, 12, 2, 17, 37, 5 and 86. Now, we are going to check these two elements. 5 is smaller than compared to 37. So, in step 6, what we are going to see, 9, 12, 2, that is going to be swapped. So, the array becomes 5, 37 and 86. As we are going to see, in previous pass 1, the number of steps were 7. Next, in pass 2, the number of steps are 6, and in next step in the pass, the number of steps are going down. And after pass 2, we having two largest element, one is the 86 and next is the 37. So, array elements are sorted. Now, see, we are going to make Now we are going to make pass 3. Pass 3. As we are going to do in step 1, again these two elements will not be touched because these are the sorted element in this ascending order. So we will do our comparison on these two, these number of elements. So start with this one. We are going to compare 9, 12, 2, 17 and 5, 37 and 86. As we see, these are two elements which are sorted. We will not touch them. So we will compare again these two elements A0 and A1. Both, what we see, A0 is smaller than A2 or A1. So no comparison will be made. So after step 2, what we are going to do, see, my array will 9, 12, 2, 17, 5, 37 and 86. Now we are going to check these two elements. So element is 12 and 2. 2 is smaller than 12. So swap will be made. After swapping, in step 3, what I am going to see, elements are 9, 2, 12, 17, 5, 37 and 86. Array becomes this one. So after this step, what we are going to check, this element with this element. We see 12 is smaller than 17. So no change will be made and array will remain same for step 4. For step 4, it will become 9, 2, 12, 17, 5, 37 and 86. Now see, we are going to check for 17 and 5, these two elements. We see 17 is higher compared to 5. So swapping will be made. In this step, you see here in pass 1 there was 7 steps, in pass 2 there were 6 steps, in pass 3 there are 5 steps. Steps are going to be down. So my final array after pass 3 will become 9, 2, 5, 12, 5 and 17. You will see my 3 elements are sorted now, 17, 37 and 86. Now we are going to check in pass 4. In pass 4, steps are again going down. We will check on these number of elements. So pass 1, step 1, what we are going to check, 9, 2, 12, 5, 17, 37 and 86. These are same. So no change will be made. So change will be made on again these unsorted elements. So let us start with again pass 1 with step 1. What we see, 9 is comparatively 9, here 9 is higher than 2. So swap will be changed. So what we are getting, 9, 2, 12, 5. My sorted elements are 17, 37 and 86. Step 2. Now change made on these two elements. We see 9 is smaller than 12. So no change will be made. Again the step will remain same. Now step 3, what we are going to see, 2, 9, 12, 5, 17, 37 and 86. It will remain same. So I am writing in square box. Now we are going to check 12 with 5. What we are going to see, compare 12 with 5, what I am getting? My value, what I am getting? The swapping will be made. So, after step 4, 3, my step 4 will be 2, 9, 5, 12, 17, 37 and 86. What I am going to see? My 4 array elements are sorted. Next, we are using pass 5. Pass 5 will be applied on these 3 elements. So, in pass 3, step 1, pass 3, step 1. So, change will be made on 9, 2, 9, 5. These elements are remain same 12, 17, 37 and 86. So, let us check 2 with 9. We see 2 and 9 are in correct position. So, no swap will be made after step 1. In pass 2, step 2, what we are going to check? 9 with 5. So, 2, 9, 9, 5 and we are going to compare 9 with 5. We see value 9 is higher than 5. The swap will be changed. So, my final array will become, my sorted elements are this one. We are not going to change it and swap will be there. So, after this swapping, as I am going to see 2, 5, 9, 12, 17, 37 and 86. Still, as we are going to see, my array elements are sorted. As a human being, I can see it कि my array is sorted, but as a machine, the whole step will going on until and unless pass 1 to pass n minus 1. Same step will be going on. No change will be made. If change will be there, then it is okay. And you see, after each pass, number of steps are going down. First, there was 7 steps. Next, it was 6 steps. Next, it was 5 steps. Next, it was 4 steps. Next, 3 steps. Again, pass 6 will be there. There will be 2 steps. And next, pass 7 will be there. There will be 1 step. You see, as we are human being, we are seeing the result is going out after pass 5, but machine will rotate, will use this for number of times as we are going to give our instructions. So, this was the concept of bubble sort. Bubble sort we are going to discuss it again. So, this was the example of bubble sort. If number of elements are 10, then number of pass will be 10 and each step, each pass number of steps will be going down. Next, we are going to see what is the algorithm for bubble sort. So, we are using begin bubble sort with array for all array element. If array of I compared with array of I plus 1, in that case, what is going on? We are going to swap array of I with array of A plus I plus 1. And if and for return array and the bubble sort. So, let us see in the program. Here we are going to declare array with 100 elements, a single dimensional array of type int I am going to declare. So, next we are inputting the number of elements n. So, n is declared here and user will enter the number of elements. How much number of elements going to be used for sorting. After this step, we are asking for number of element in the array. So, what we use? We use for loop I 0 to n. So, scanf ARR of I. Number of elements will be given here. Same number of element will be given. Suppose I am using n equal to 7, and here for loop will be 0 to 6, and array element will be filled out. 12, 2, 9, 36, 48, 46, 56, 98. See, after this step, the elements are entered. After the elements are entered in the array, now see the logic. This for loop from 0 to n we are using for number of pass. Here this for loop for j is 0 to n into n minus I into 1 are for number of steps we are going to use, and we are going to check this element with this element, this element with this element. So we are going to compare first element a of 0 with a of 1. If a of 1 is greater, means this a of j is greater than a of j minus 1, the swap of these element of aj and a of j plus 1 is made, otherwise no change will be there. So we are going to compare a of j with a of j plus 1. If both, if that here if first element is higher, first element is smaller than this one, so the swap will be there, otherwise no swap will be there. So for swapping function we are using temp equal to aj, and aj, in aj we are passing the array of j plus 1, in array of j plus 1 we are passing temp. So that is the swapping of these two elements simultaneously. After this step, what we are going to use for loop for printing these elements. So we use printf for these two elements. So see, first we run the code. So I have taken 7 elements. The number of elements are 12, 2, 98, 36, 46, 78 and minus 101. After the sorting of these elements, what I am going to see, my elements are in sorted order. So now let us see the dry run of this code. So dry run, let us do the dry run of this code. So let us check for pass 1, that is pass 1, that in this for loop from here the value of n is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The number of elements are 6, n is equal to n equal to 7, number of elements are 7. So pass 1 will go up to 7 times. In pass 1 the steps are going on. Step 1, what we going to start? 0 initially, value of j equal to 0, fine. So j equal to zero to 6 for step 1, it is for for loop j equal to 0 to n, value of n equal to 6 minus I means 0 minus 1. So, number of step will be 5, 0 to 5. So, my pass 1 steps will be 0 to 5. Again see here, I am going to see here in if loop, if statement, if what is going on, array of j means array of 0 is compared with array of 1. So, which one is smaller, which one is greater? If this one is greater, in that case 12 is greater than 5. So, swap function will be there, swap statements are there. So, these two values are going to be swapped. Fine. Again, in step 2, this I will remain same. So, j will become for 1 to 5. So, array of j become 1 and array of j plus 1 become 2. So, it will be change on swap is there. After the swapping, 5 will come here and 12 will come here. After the step, this we are going to compare array of j. Array of j means array of 1 with compare with array of 2. What we are going to see? What we are going to see? Array of 1 is 12 and array 2 is 98. So, no swap will be there because condition become false, array 1 is greater. So, no swapping will be there. In step 3, we are going to compare array of 2 with array of 3 for j equal to 2 to 5. So, if array of 2 with compare with array of 3, what we are going to see? Yes, array of 2 is greater than array of 3. In that case, swap will be there because value of array 2 is 98 and array of this one is 56. That is true. So, swap will be there between these two. This becomes 56 and this becomes 98. Again, we are going to use step 4. In step 4, we are going to compare array of 3 with array of 4. So, if array of 3 is compared with array of 4, what we are going to see? 98 is greater than 6. Yes, it is true. In that case, swap will be there and these value are going to swap. Here it becomes 98 and this becomes 6. Next, in step 5, what we are going to see? This one is compared with this one. Means if array of 4 is compared with array of 5. See, 98 is greater than 36. That is true. The if condition is true. In that case, swap will be there. So, 98 will become here and 36 becomes here. After this step, what we are going to see? 98 will compare with this one. Means array of 5 will be compare with step 6. Array of 5 is compared with array of 6. So, value of array is 98 and this one is minus 101. You see the condition is true, the swapping will be there. So, 98 will become here and minus 101 become here. After this step, our pass 1 you see we get our first element 98. What we get? 98. Again the array will be started for 1, not 0, because in pass 1 I value start from 0 to 6. Here it will start from 1 to 6, and again all the steps will be going on in same line, and we are going to get bubble sort of these particular array. So main disadvantage of so one more thing, one complexity of time complexity of bubble sort. Here two loops are there, for loop 1 and for loop 2. So one loop is 0 to n, another loop is 0 to n minus I minus 1. So you will see that is also equivalent to 0 of n, and that is equal to 0 of n. So n into n, order of n square. So complexity of bubble sort is order of n square. That's it. Thank you. Next we are going to discuss selection sort.